walk a little bit. So officially signed up for the Charleston Marathon in Vegas. My buddy Brad, his wife, trying to get Lindsay there too. But officially going to start training for that next week on Monday, Tuesday, about a month out. Try to get some downhill miles in on the treadmill. We'll see how that goes, if that helps or not. All in all, such a beautiful day to start here. Hot, not windy, sun is shining. Absolutely love it. Lots of trails. Look at those trails out there. Amazing. Hopefully miles and miles. Well, this looks like a good spot to turn around. I don't know if I risk it going past here just for a little run. I can turn and take our left. Then we'll see more cactuses and dry ground ahead. Oh man, this feels so good out here. I love it. All right, more run. Let's go. We're about 2.5 miles in is all. So get a few more miles and turn around and come back. Consistently doing these hard workouts, I think is important. I'll pick up a little run here. Why it's important, I think, obviously and physically it's, what it does for your body, but mentally too, kind of sharpens you, and that mental edge, I feel like those character traits that you have if you're going to compete in these ultra events, a marathon, whatever it might be a 5K even too, that might be hard for you. But consistently doing these hard workouts, we talk about getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. And I think that's important with, running, everything in life, whatever it might be, work, relationships and things like that. But if you think about that comfort zone, that circle, right? Getting outside of it just a little bit and being comfortable with doing that, eventually that circle gets a little bigger. And that allows us to push past that a little more. And I think creates that mental toughness that is important in life to deal with hard things and hard times. But I'm going to enjoy the rest of this run out here, and then the kids and I are going to head to the lake. They absolutely love fishing, so we're going to do some fishing today, and then a little barbecue later on tonight. I hope if you're working out today, it's a great workout. I'm enjoying this one so much. All right. Just rolled my ankle. Son of a gun. I did it a couple years ago. I was out on a run in the spring and stepped in a pothole. Oh man, I could barely walk home after that. This isn't nearly as bad. Just kind of hopefully a little bit longer here and get running again. But either way, just kind of watching all the cactuses out here and seeing some mountains in the background, just kind of taking it all in. Yeah, I still haven't found my heart rock on this run yet, so still looking for that. I think I'll find one. There's a few that I've seen, kind of ran back to. Then they had potential when I first saw them, but then a second look, I think that's another thing. Don't just judge a book by its cover right off the bat. The first thing you see, there could be something more behind it. I don't know, something deeper than that probably. I don't know, something you'd see on a motivational poster, but I don't know. Hopefully my ankle's good, but all right. Arizona day 2 in the books. 7 miles out in the desert. Pretty good. Excited for the day. One more run out here tomorrow. All right, good morning. Monday, March 3rd. Final day in Arizona. I got 4 miles in, stuck on the pavement. Kids and my mom, we're gonna go hike this F mountain. Should be fun. I think she says it takes about 30 minutes to get to the top. Just right outside where we're at now. Windy out today. I don't know, I'm not a fan of that, but we're only here for a few more hours, so get home, start training for the Revel. A lot of downhill on the decline on the treadmill, should be good. All right, see you later.